Welcome to episode 5 of the Build Up Challenge. We sold our gaming PC from episode 4 for £320, so we now have £465 in the pot. Yo, welcome to episode 5 of the Build Up Challenge, and we managed to sell our episode 4 machine. We sold it for £320, taking our pot to £465. So it's time to look for another PC. So here is our episode 5 machine. I paid £200 and I've had this case in a similar build in episode 2, I believe. The only thing is that middle fan doesn't light up. The owner, previous owner, seems like they've changed the fan for some reason, and it doesn't have ARGB or RGB lighting, so it looks a bit weird without that fan. But for £200, let's talk about the specs. Right, so here is what the inside looks like. It does look a bit weird with the motherboard. It's a MSI mortar titanium and it's got this silvery white look. Does look a bit odd in this machine, to be honest, but for the price I thought it's decent. If someone buys it and they're not really worried about the looks, then it's a decent machine. It's paired with a GTX 1070 8 gigs stock cooler. Underneath the cooler we've got a Ryzen 5 2600, so an okay CPU. And then for the RAM we've got 4 sticks, each of those 4 gigs each, so we've got 16 gigs of RAM. And yeah, overall, I mean, the performance is okay. We are slowly going up the scale in terms of performance, but looks wise, it's not the best, so it might be a little bit harder to sell on. But anyway, let's have a look at the back. So this is what the back looks like, bit of a rat's nest going on, but we'll sort that out later. Storage, we've got 500 gigs SSD. Under here we've got 1TB HDD. We did have another HDD here, but it was making a weird noise, so I've taken it out and scrapped it. And then we've also got a hub, and that's connected to the LED switch, so we can change the color of our fans. Right, so I'm running the Wukong benchmark, so while that's running we'll talk about strategy with this machine. We got it for £200, so I'm going to list it on Facebook Market for £350, but I'm expecting to get around £300 mark, so hopefully I get a solid £100 profit from this machine, fingers crossed. I might have to change some parts over, possibly add like an RGB cooler on it to make it a bit more appealing, because the motherboard is a little bit weird, so hopefully a RGB cooler distracts it away from that motherboard color, and hopefully we get a sale soon from it. But as it stands, yeah, we'll list it for $350. And the other update is, I think on episode 3 or episode 2, we bought a office machine and I'm still struggling to sell it. I have reduced the price, and I also added a video of it gaming, so people can see how that looks like. So hopefully we get a few more views on it and clicks on it, and hopefully we can convert that into a sale, because that sale would help me buy another machine. So hopefully we can buy like 2 machines on the go every episode. Helps with making a sale, so if we make a sale from one of them, then you know we can still carry on making episodes. I think with this episode's machine we will find it a bit harder to sell it just because of the way it looks, so I might make those changes because I've still got a bit of money in the pot at the moment. But yeah, hopefully fingers crossed we can get that sale. And yeah, let's look at the benchmark now because it's finished. So here is the results. We're running at 1080p low, super resolution at 65, no RT, no frame gen. These are the specs of the machine. I'm not sure why it's showing 8 gigs because we do have 16 gigs in our machine, so I'll get that checked over after this video. But anyway, benchmark results, we've got 66 for the average, 77 for max, and 40 for the mins. So overall it's a decent, like, low budget mid-tier machine, depends how you look at it, but overall a decent machine where you can play the AAA games with a bit of, you know, upscaling, but it should be a solid esports kind of machine. So yeah, if you have any questions, write them down below. Any comments on how I can improve the series, let me know. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.